5:34 happening today in Virginia, Loudoun County specifically. The county will consider how to deal with books that contain sexually explicit content in classrooms. This all comes after Virginia's school policy passed into law earlier this year, a law that requires schools to notify parents of explicit content.
Now, Loudoun County Schools officials will discuss how its policy will work. And our Matt Gregory is live in Ashburn this morning at the school district headquarters. Matt, how are they doing this?
Hey, good morning. Well, we can expect to hear a lot about Policy 505. That's the working title of the school's policy for dealing with sexually explicit content, because they're going to have to figure out over the next couple weeks and months how this policy is going to work in Loudoun County schools. So let's take a look at, the basics of Policy 505. Now, the draft of it says so far the idea is to identify books that may have sexually explicit themes or content, allow parents to review that content, and to find alternative options available to students. So you're wondering, well, what books would be deemed sexually explicit? Well, Loudoun County has identified 8 books that they say may have sexually explicit content and listed them in the policy. And just a few of them are 1984 by George Orwell, The Odyssey by Homer, Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, and Beloved by Toni Morrison. Now, this is just a draft of the policy. The school's curriculum and instruction committee will be meeting today to start to discuss that as they start to work towards the best term actually to use is a workable policy going forward. And it has to be in line with what Virginia state law says is the correct policy to deal with, and that has to be ready to go by January 1st. So a lot to do with looking over books. We've seen it across the Commonwealth, and it looks like here in Loudoun County it gets underway tonight. In Ashburn, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.